Alright. Back we are.
Are we back?
Excuse me. That lunch was excellent. Alright, so you guys keep following the spark and the thread shows up again. It's a little bit faint though this time.
Can we still see it though?
You can still see it, but it's fading fast.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Let's see if I got anything that's worth using.
You might not, but somebody else.
I'm looking at the spells. I'm looking at the spells that Elf has.
Everybody roll initiative except for Syl.
Okay.
Roll 1d20, straight 1d20 or plus.
Actually, yes, one straight d20, straight one. That what you just said.
Okay, I'm gonna roll 2 of them for Folder and Navaya.
Rolls today.
Oh, the twins! How I love them.
Mila's a sucking today. He knows things, but he can't do shit.
Right,
and mine
so
is just both of them,
first.
so I didn't have to write it.
What was that?
Alsif goes first, then Milan, then Navalia and Volduin.
So what are we going first for?
Right, go whatever you wanted to do. Go ahead and now try and do it.
Okay, now that everyone can hear again. Elsif's going to try again casting Detect Magic, see if it will work this time. So she could try to find the guide again.
Okay. Go ahead and cast Detect Magic.
Okay, what did I roll? This D20?
Looking in the spell book at the back, and I know I can't be heard because I got a book in front of my face.
It does says range, self, dirt chase. I can see up to within 30 feet of you. I can sense magic. But it doesn't say like what. It doesn't say like what. It just says, oh, it's a ritual. Never mind. Oh no, it says concentration or ritual.
No, it's a ritual spell.
So what does that
mean?
Let's say what I need. That says
components. There's no components.
Okay.
Voice and somatic meaning movements.
Okay.
Elsif will reach up to either a holy symbol or need to reach into her bag of holding for her harp.
Okay, so she reaches in the bag of her holding and pulls out a harp.
Alright.
Even though she's not a bard, when she casts magic, she always plays a harp.
Alright.
That's why
at the same time, make a perception check.
Okay, roll 1. Ooh, good. Finally.
As she's casting the spell, she noticed that everything around her is glowing. Everything? Yes.
Makes sense. It's a giant magic storm.
Oi. So this is what it's like. This is what it's like to be in real outside when he's drunk.
Azimuth is starting to calm down now that she can feel connection to divine magic again. However, there's still a confused look on her face. Alright, so next up
wait. Before me, sir, Alpha's gonna call, without, just like look around confusing, call out saying, Oi! If anyone has Detect Magic, don't!
Nealon's turn now.
Let's see. Nealon's just gonna sit down. Just gonna sit down like against the wall, basically the wall where Navai was standing on the dock, but still tethered to the mast. He's just gonna sit down, and just like after looking down to that void, he's just gonna sit and try to compose himself.
Okay.
Because he is close to heaving.
Make a Constitution saving throw. My
Oh,
favorite saving throw of them all.
Constitution. Okay, so that's +2. Uh-oh.
Nealon, you better find a trash can you're going to vomit.
He's still tethered to the thing. He's just gonna close his eyes and vomit over the railing.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
What? I mean, he closed his eyes after he got to the railing. I mean,
I know. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom was okay.
A crew member comes up to you, knowing these waters very well, is going to pull you back from the railing and push your head down to the side so that the vomit comes onto the boat.
Wait, he pushed my head down to the side?
Back onto the boat, down to the side, away from him.
Oh, okay. Oh, because of the wind.
Yes. He's also going to say you don't want to vomit in these waters, boy.
Oh, that's right. It goes down, it goes back around.
Well, no. Not exactly. I'll explain to you in a minute. Next up is Navalia and Folderwin. Which one of you has the higher dexterity?
Navalia, obviously.
Right, Navalia first. Alright. What would you like to contribute? Or do...
the thing is fading.
The thing is fading, yes.
Okay, I would like to cast Find the Path using my compass.
Alright. The faint line that was just about to disappear now starts glowing brightly again, showing your way towards the way you were going out of the storm.
Is this blinding Elsif even more now?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Although she does see a kind of a flash of light, and it dies down.
And
So,
then
Folderwin?
Folderwin would like to, I guess, use his navigator tools again.
Alright. I'm gonna let you use the proficiency this time.
Okay.
Pause for?
And my proficiency is +3, right? It's my level proficiency, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent. You guys are on the correct path. Okay, so basically, you guys are still on your way on the safest path, the most direct route. Coming out and starting to clear up a bit. But as you're just getting to the last band of the storm, Navalia, I would like you to roll in I want to say perception or insight.
I'm back, sorry about
Insight is for, like, telling if people are lying, telling something about yourself.
that. What I missed?
Perception is your world around you.
What I missed?
Yeah, alright, so the insight. Sorry, you guys are making your way out of the Chronos storm here.
So insight for Navalia?
Insight for Navalia.
Damn it.
What I miss?
Also, insight for any magic user.
Okay, so that would be...
So that'd be Folderwin too, right?
Yes, Folderwin too.
Okay.
Let me check what her insight is.
I'll wait.
Oh, good, she's got +4.
Thank you for waiting.
No problem.
I'm talking to Finn.
And then
Act-
insight for
act-
Nfolden.
Yes.
You got a -1?
It's intelligence.
Oh.
Intelligence.
Oh, I just said insight, okay.
Yeah, insight. And don't forget, wait, no, Milan's not a magic user. Hang on.
Nope, he just has a magic knife. Man can't use spells. Rayla's a magic user, but he's dead. He dead.
I'll roll for the others later for Azeneth's family, but I'm going to use Azeneth to roll.
Yeah,
Azeneth's
Aznath is.
roll for-
I thought Aznath's family's down below watching Rayla's body.
Yeah, but this is going to affect every magic user.
Oh.
So I'm just making sure I haven't rolled for Azeneth in so long.
Hope it's not magical herpes.
So this is going to be for Azeneth's entire family. All right.
We are family.
Those who rolled 10 or higher can feel kind of like a burst of magic from inside them glow really, really bright. Right? It's not like hot or warm.
So it's kind of like indigestion.
It's
Not
not hot or
exactly.
warm.
You can feel like you've gained some power, but you're not quite sure where it's coming from. As for Navalia, she can't feel a darn thing right now.
I'm just glad she didn't roll a 1.
I like this. I like to think Navaya's too distracted by the smell of Milan's heaving.
No, she's not.
Elsa, make a perception check.
Zach. Osef has. Damn it, Rayloff was the one that had all the good stats. Oh! It's bad.
The flop.
You still see everything glowing around you. In fact, it's so much so that you're almost falling off of the ship if it hadn't been for a tether. You're now starting to dangle off the top of the ship, looking down into what could be the final bands of what the final bands of the Chronostorm and the water below, which is really choppy, by the way. Anybody want to go in further?
Didn't you say there was like a void at the bottom?
You guys, if you watch, you guys are now right here.
Where?
Yeah, the void was more in the middle.
Oh, okay. No, I mean,
Was
that what Milan was looking at?
Yeah.
That was what Milan was looking at.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if Milan can save her, because, like, he is currently, like...
He's tethered, and he's vomiting.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Oh, wait, honestly, okay, so... Elsa is basically blinded by the detect magic book. Can she at least knows she's dangling, right?
Make a strength saving throw.
No, I mean, does she at least know she's dangling, I mean?
Make a strength
She still
saving
has her
throw.
sense of feeling, right?
I'm not saying she's pulling herself on. Does she know she's being... Okay, so strength, okay, let's see.
Yes, she does know she's dangling, and she's trying to pull herself up by the rope.
Oi!
Navaya,
What are you blokes want to help me?
Go ahead, Navalia.
does Navaya see her?
Perception check. I'm sorry I'm making y'all roll. I promise it won't be this rolly next time.
Perception is plus
Oi.
5.
Don't say roll. Okay, that was the worst Aussie answer.
Yes, she does.
Okay, she makes to try to get her.
Alright.
Do dexterity, right? Because she's like.
Make a dexterity throw.
Wait, wasn't the value tied to the top part of the mast, though?
Yeah, but she's got 20 feet of rope as a.
Oh, yeah, that's right, okay.
Yeah, acrobatics. Make a dexterity check.
I just heard.
Saving.
Wait, I just realized, Jedi. Okay, so, Elsa was tied to the mast, was in the center. She was at the front, so judging by the length, Elsa should only be like dangling 5 feet. I thought, judging by because it was 10 feet of rope, she was tied to the mast. So wouldn't she be able to just reach up? Oh no, yeah, that's right. She's not. Wait, let me check how tall she is. Give me a sec. Elsa is. Oh yeah, Elsa's only 4 feet 7 inches. She can't reach that high.
Navalia makes it down safely and gets to Elsif to help her pull the rest of the way. So make a strength saving throw.
Both of us.
More dice. All the dice.
Both of us roll. Or just Navalia?
This roll is for Navalia.
14.
Was
And
14?
Navalia rolled a 14.
Alright. Together you two get yourselves over the boat again.
Let me check. And detect magic is only 10 minutes, so has it worn off now?
It's worn off.
Hey, I'm not doing that again. And at the same time, she's saying that Milan's like stopped heaving. He's saying, "Oi, I'm not doing that again."
Well,
yeah, they basically both time they said it.
To.
No, I'm just saying what he's saying, like looking over a ship in a hurricane. I meant almost like one of those things in a movie where they both at the same time just go, "I am not doing that again." Like this thing's in like what's the word, in parallel or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. At the same time, they both say it. Right, yeah.
Oh shoot! Sorry, that's not what I wanted to do.
Do it.
Draw. Alright, so
you said you were going to tell me why Milan did not want to waters.
Okay, so we're going to take kind of a break right now, a little bit. If you had vomited into the water and any part of you goes into that hole,
yeah,
you would have been sucked with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, where is you are right here. Azimuth is right. He's over.
Wait, would vomit be part of me? Wouldn't that just be parts of other things that were in me?
Stairs.
I don't think we want to get technical on how vomit works.
Yeah, let's not.
No.
Also, I'm going to remind Meekin and everyone here, don't argue with the DM.
I know.
He's arguing with me?
No.
Just a tiny bit.
No, I wasn't arguing. I was just asking.
Okay, so
look right. Oh, that's the island. If you look there, it looks like an airship. Then I remember that's Puerto Rico. It almost looks like an airship. It almost looks like an airship right there.
How?
Now we can't look again. Oh, Milan's already back over heaving on the edge.
Oh shoot, I forgot Folderwin's back here with the captain. There you go. There you go.
Wait, that's Barbossa from Disney Infinity.
Yes. Shh, don't say Disney. Alright, so you guys keep sailing. Thank you.
Sorry.
Over the course of the next couple of days, you keep sailing. There's nothing really that you see off the bow or anything. And then all of a sudden you hear, "Land ho!" And off in the horizon, you see what looks like to be a series of islands. What is known as the Hepset Archipelago, I believe that is.
But everyone's calling me. By the way, everyone's calling me. I'm gonna do something right after. But I guess it's furious there. But me want to take out Manus and like talk to Manus and go like and say, what was the deal with the silence and everything back when we were in the the eye of the storm. You got any idea about that?
It's strange to me, and strange. This is all new to me, to be honest. And I'm sorry I can't do it the way he did it. So,
I think it was like a British voice.
I don't know, to be honest. See, I've never been out as far as the continent, so this is kind of new for me. Thank you for taking me on this journey.
Yeah, we wanted to get back away from there. Where all that shit. Yeah, we wanted to get away from that shite that was going back. I can't. I've lost my Aussie. I can't remember how to do my Aussie accent. We wanted to get rid of that shit that was going back there.
Agreed. Anybody else during this time want to do anything? Like maybe
Does Fodoin overhear them talking about the not talking?
make a perception check.
Okay.
I'm sorry, more dice! More dice!
That's
Ah!
Navaya. That's Fodoin. Fodoin.
Right.
I think I have that right. I can't tell from my notifications. Stop going.
Ooh.
Baldwin hears everything.
Okay, does Fodoin have any idea of what it could be?
History check?
Make a history check.
History? That's a +1. I tried.
Make it with advantage, because Elsif said Chronostorm. Sorry, forgot to say that. I have to make sure.
It didn't help anyway.
Well, that's right. Elizabeth was a child when she was killed, so she wouldn't have known much about that.
I don't really know much, but you intend to find out once you get to a good library.
Okay.
Also, Mian's gonna look at the captain, or at least call him, say, "Hey, Captain Jack Sparrow, you didn't." Yeah, that's that's the thing with Elsa and Milan.
Continue with your thought.
I was gonna say Elsa and Milan, like they just keep like calling the captain different names. Milan calls up to the captain, and goes, Captain Morgan. Where exactly are we heading anyways? You never said anything.
Away from the calamity that was the old continent.
I get that, but where are we heading?
Elsif, my dear, care to enlighten us? And by the way, Elsif, make a history check.
History check. Does she know?
She vaguely knows because of
What the hell are you
reading
looking
her
at
father's
me?
diaries.
Oh god, now I've gone from doing Milan as the Aussie to Milan as the
Can I finish?
sorry.
She has vaguely heard of this area only because she's read about it in her father's journals.
Huh.
But she can't remember what it's called.
Oi, why are you looking at me? I don't know. I've gone from doing Milan as the Aussie to me as a Scots and Elsa from Scots to going her Aussie. I've somehow switched in the voices. I don't know how I did it.
It's okay.
Milan looks over to Finn and speaks and calls out and says thieves can't. Do you have any idea?
Met up.
Well, I was going to say, don't thieves know other thieves?
No, not necessarily.
Okay, never mind.
I'm from a different town.
Okay. Oh, wait, were you ever in Azor?
No.
Okay, never mind. Okay, Tamina looks at Asineth and say, "Do you know any idea where we're going?"
Azimuth's gonna shake her head.
Navaya knows about the Kronos storm, right? Just slightly. I think that was a rule that I got.
Yeah.
Would
You know
and
that,
she did cast Find the Path.
Mm-hmm.
So would she have any idea of where they're going?
The Find the Path thing that you were using at the time has already died out, but you can still use it because it's been a couple of days. So you still have the ability to do that.
Oh, I can mark my things as spell slots are back normal then.
Okay, then I would like to do Find the Path again using the compass. See if we're still on track.
Did I have a roll for that last time? No. That just happens. It just happens. All right.
Yeah, it just happens.
The line heads straight for the series of islands in front of you.
Okay. I guess I yell at the captain, "Go that way!" You're doing good! Go that way!
Hi, Missy. Will do.
And then...
New order! Quell the flame! Drop sail!
Okay, sorry.
You guys start to feel that as the flame's going out, and it's just ever so slowly descending down into the water for a water landing. The area is nice and peaceful. The water's not choppy or anything, but you see the sails start coming down and the winds start to kick up and fill them up. As you guys get closer to the series of islands, you notice that most of it is desert infested desert-like. Alsif, make another history check with advantage.
1 sec. Check. I keep going. Oh, cabin. History is +3. Also, before we get there, is the old man still over here?
No, he's in the bed and his wife's taken over now.
Ah, oh, dang it. I was going to see if I could try to deceive him into thinking he may have bet me and get some gold from him.
Okay, so, I would like everybody to make a perception check as they start heading towards these islands.
Okay. Syl's been quiet. I'm worried.
What?
That's because she's bored as all get out. I'm sorry.
I'm still hunting.
Alright, so my turn?
Yes.
I need to double check my perception. +5. Then I think his is +6 now. Yep.
Alright. You guys see as you come into this area where there's a bay, you see lots of ships. You see, it looks like a trade center. Off in the distance, there's a few. They're not exactly castles. They're more like in like Aladdin or the Arabian style
Yeah,
castle.
Yeah.
the
Okay.
palaces.
Palaces, yes. And
Is it to the left of us or is it straight ahead?
straight ahead, and it's starting to surround you. There's just different islands of.
So Milan's gonna go up here to the front. Just walk up so you can get a better view of what the city looks like.
Right.
And you said you already described what it looks like.
Yes. Well, you can make a perception check still.
Okay.
So again, as you come up to different ships, and people are like rowing because pretty soon you guys will be dropping anchor.
Does it look like a wealthy town?
It looks pretty wealthy.
Okay,
there are some, you can see some slums, but
Was that you were going Roboto?
Very
I'm
robotic.
still going wrong.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Alright.
So Mian looks at what he sees. Since it looks wealthy to him. He says in things that not that when he's just saying like out loud in things that so because he knows Elsa's right next to me. He doesn't want to hear this, but he says in things cat. He goes basically says, "Ooh, cha-ching, cha-ching." Basically, or Steve Scant because he doesn't want Elsa to know what he's thinking.
Navalia's ears kind of twitch because she is close enough.
She's close enough to hear him.
Her ears kind of twitches and goes, Doesn't say anything else.
Yay.
So you say,
You heard her go, but you don't really know if it was addressed to you or to anybody else or no one in particular.
like I said, Milan doesn't repent. Even though Milan is usually smitted by girls, he's still trying to basically trying to like almost like make moves on towards Asnet because he still does not know Asnet's age.
Okay then.
But I mean, he hasn't anything on the ship yet.
Give me a second here. I'm looking for where you guys are headed right now. Doo-doo. There we go. You hear the captains try to get somebody off from one of the rowboats of ships that are starting to come together onto shore, and he then starts calling for the anchor to be dropped. So the crew goes and starts dropping anchor. The fire here is now out. So hang on.
Milan pulls out Rayos' old bar book to see if there's any sea shanties in there.
All right, make.
I mean, he's not gonna read them. He's just seeing if there's any there.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Give me a second. Investigation.
As dropping anchor, he's goes and sees somebody in the rowboat. And he says, "Hey, where are we?" And there's like a boy and another guy. They're like the younger sailor, and they're like looking at him like they don't understand him, but they're like they understand common, just a little bit. And they speak in a very, very thick accent, by the way. You're in Marquet. If anybody wants to hear that, perception check.
Okay, I'll
By
roll.
the way, Milan wrote a 20 or 18. Does that mean he found a book song in there?
We found 1 to 2 sea shanties in there.
Mila looks at Elsa and goes, I found a section right off this book that said sea shanty, but all it says is come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. How's that a song?
How does
Elsa's like, I
Foldwin
don't know,
hears
my
it,
brother's
Navali does
dog.
not.
I
Elsa,
couldn't hear you, Jedi. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Foldwin hears what was said, but to the captain, Navalia does not.
Elsa just
You
looks at
hear
me.
somebody yelling.
Okay, I was gonna say Elsa just looks at me and just shrugs. How am I supposed to know what my brother wrote?
As the as the anchor hits, the boat stops, and do you guys want to get off? Do you want to
I get off.
get off the boat? You're gonna row. There's a rowboat. Small little. I don't have a rowboat thingy, but you guys row to shore. And
Before me
what do
gets
you do?
I was gonna say, I'm trying to think because Milan's gonna go to the shore, but like I'm trying to think if Elsif wants to stay on the boat and like keep an eye on Rayla's body or what. Okay, so Elsif gets in the lifeboat, whatever else, and go to shore, and she looks to the captain as she's getting in the lifeboat. She looks to the captain and crew and goes, "Oi, keep an eye on me brother's body. Don't let anything happen to it."
It's at this point in time you start to see Diego come up from underneath and say, "Don't worry, I'll stay with him. Me and my
Right,
wife will."
thanks. Asnet, dear, are you coming with us?
She nods her head. Still a little shaky from the voyage.
As
Was my
Elsa,
first boat trip?
Elsa helps Asnet, and after Elsa's in the lifeboat, she smacks me in the back head. Oi, what is that for? I know what you're thinking. Don't.
Navalia, Foldwin, would you guys like to join them?
I said that I was getting off the boat.
Yeah. Oh,
This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun playing 3 characters.
So you guys go into town with the first mate of the ship, of the captain's. His name is William. Random's name off the top of my head. There's dear William. Alright. From what you can hear from the hustle and bustle of crowds as you're approaching the main dock, most of the language that's being spoken here is a very, very different dialect of common called Marquesian.
Khajiit is innocent of these crimes. Khajiit has done nothing.
You notice that there's a group of people looking at your ship and kind of whispering to themselves and seeing you guys coming up on the rowboat.
Can Milan hear us?
Roll perception.
Can any of us hear this? Roll perception.
Roll perception.
Can any of you understand it? Roll knowledge.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh, sorry. I rolled before. Okay. Navalia knows all.
Well, you can hear it.
You're not the DM.
Sorry. Well, I was going to say Navalia's the new. Oh no, Foldwin's the new Varys.
Yes.
Foldwin is the new
Varys. Okay.
Mia's just looking at Rayos' Bard book the whole time because he can't hear shit.
Okay, so I'll start with Foldwin. Folduin can hear them saying, they don't look like they're from here. And there's does Folduin know any other languages?
Elvish and Infernal.
You hear somebody curse in Infernal. And then you hear someone say in Elvish, I hope they're not from the missing continent.
Dun dun
And as for
dun.
Navalia, you don't really hear anything as you see a person sneaking around them, as if trying to be stealthy, but, light-fingered. Elsif, you hear them just say,
Elsif knows Common Dwarf. Elsif knows Common Dwarf and Elven, by the way.
You hear the comments about the missing continent, or the missing continent, and the
That doesn't bite well.
that's a weird boat. And Milan doesn't hear a damn thing.
Because he's too involved with the Bard book.
Yes.
Oh god, that's where does this mean I'm going to dual class him as a Bard eventually?
We'll see where this takes us.
Oh my god, think of it, Rayloff taking him under his wing. Wait, that's
Baldwin
bad,
also sees a small character, a smallish kind of person, along with the person that's trying to keep out of sight with the sticky fingers. You guys hear?
Does Aznath hear anything or see anything? Because she can speak Elf.
She's just trying to keep her wits about her.
Okay.
She looks this person
Hi!
too big.
How are you today?
Girl, your loins, lady.
So here sits before you a gigantic gnome.
Ladies are girl-loined.
Sorry.
Oh my lord.
That was perfect. I wish we were recording video.
We are recording.
We are.
Oh, we gotta keep that in the bloopers. That's going in the bloopers.
No. Keep that in the recording period.
Better.
Yeah, I do all the cutting afterward.
After?
Yep.
Hello?
All the cuts get done
Right.
after, except for our 2 breaks that we had. I stopped recording.
Alright. Folduin sees that person darting around people's legs and nobody else, just Folduin. Got the picture?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Photon would probably nudge Navalia and point the person out to her.
Alright. As you guys approach shore, the harbor master comes up to you and says, "You guys look like you've seen a lot of action. What happened?"
At this point, Elsif just cross arm goes, Chrono Storm. That's all she says.
Make an insight check.
I was like, let me check.
Because well, not insight so much as perception.
What? Remember you said Elsif knew the word and everything.
Yeah.
So perception.
This is for the harbor master.
Oh, perception or insight? Because insight I have +4, perception I don't.
Perception.
Okay.
Sorry.
Ah, damn it.
All right. You all you see is the harbor master grumble a bit and say, well, come on, you guys, come on. Welcome to Marquet and the Bay of Gifts. Your docking will cost you 1 gold per day, if you intend to stay more than 1 day.
Well, hold on a sec. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Okay, so at this point, Milan's gonna close the bar book and he's gonna look at the harbor master and go, "My good sir, we have just traveled through a giant magical hurricane. Very terrible time. Could you maybe make the fee 1 gold per 2 days?" And it's do I have to roll a perception check or persuasion check?
You have to roll persuasion.
Okay.
I somehow knew this was going to happen. So hang on, let me make my little Yahtzee thing here.
Yahtzee!
Wait, hold on a sec. And actually, at the same time, wait, where is it? Let's see, where is it? A perception check is constant charisma check, right?
It's charisma, yes.
So, Elsif basically face palms a bit and silently casts enhance ability. She casts Eagle Splendor by tapping him on the back behind, putting her hand behind. She basically hits him in the back head, but she's actually casting Eagle's Splendor for enhance ability.
Metagaming.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm not going to allow it.
Okay, never mind. Okay, so Okay, so 1d20 plus 5. There we go.
He stares at you intently, Milan. Thinks about it and goes, alright. 1 gold for 2 days. Then after 2nd day, 1 gold per day.
Fair enough.
Okay, so everybody gets off the boat.
Question though, if I'm controlling 2 characters, does that mean I can't use another character to buff another character?
You spoke really fast, and my mom called at the
Sorry.
same time, so...
Since I'm basically going to be controlling 3 characters, so what if I want to have one buff another character? That's the question.
Don't ask before you roll.
Okay.
Alright?
Okay.
That's what I'm going to... That's going to be the... I'm going to have to write that as a rule.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so, we're going to break right here. Again.
Okay.
And now, my dinner's ready.